Yes, most of them. Of course, there are other employees referred by our friends. Defendant's counsel, I object and move to strike as not responsive, Your Honor. The court, I will take it. When a new worker starts, who tells them their wages? Well, I would say it's from me. Who decides what the wages are for workers? Me. What is the current starting wage for waiters and waitresses? Waitresses and waiters are the same, starting at, I would say, $20 per day. And how many hours by that? Well, since working time starts at 12, let me see, 12 to 3 or 3 to 5 is considered the break time, and then starting from 5 until 11:30, some of them only for half a day. What I mean is they only do it for the evening. The ones that are working from 12 to 11:30 with a break in the middle, do those workers earn $20 a day? Well, can I explain to you about the payment of the wages? It was done by my husband. I only know in general that that's why I am not the one who really knows exactly what they are paid. I just know in general. That's about $20 per day. In addition, of course, they have their own tips because waiters can take tips. When a new waiter or waitress starts, are you the one that tells them what their wage is going to be? Regarding this, I believe it's my husband who mostly is handling this kind of money, even though I am also involved sometimes, but I am not the main person to handle this. So you are not sure if they get paid $20 a day or not? Well, I believe the record will be able to speak more clearly for itself when my accountant comes, because I already work out the work hours and how much they receive, and you can see more clearly from this record. And also, I would like to explain to you that since we have over 50 people that would work for us, that's why it's not easy for me to give you a correct recollection of things. When you say 50 people, that's Sushi Hana and Saki Hana combined? Yes, combined, the two. Is the restaurant closed between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m.? That's right, closed. If a customer is still there at 3 o'clock, still sitting at the table, still eating, well, we close the door. We don't have any customers stay at 3. So do the waiters and waitresses do any work between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m.? No, nothing to do. That's their break time. They can go out, they can sleep, they can do whatever they like. You expected that the waiters and the waitresses received tips. Do you know that busboys also receive tips? I don't know that. Well, how about the workers that do deliveries? Of course, yes, they collect tips from their own deliveries. And there are any other workers, are there, that get tips? Yes, sushi bar. There are a small portion of the tips that go into the kitchen. Why don't you explain to me how the tips work? Are the tips pooled, or how do the tips work? There is like a tip box. Then it's like tip pool together, and then a portion of this tip will be given to the busboy. The busboys get a small portion, as you can understand. Yes, sushi is different. Sushi is different. Sushi is located inside. Are there tables for customers to sit at Saki Hana? There are small tables, large tables for them to have drinks. Can customers order food at Saki Hana? Small items, yes. Small items like what? Things like an appetizer, and they also are allowed to order sushi. Are all workers provided a meal? Yes. What time is the meal? Lunch around 2 or a little bit after, dinner about 10 o'clock. Is the meal ever provided at 3 when the restaurant closes? No, because by 3 o'clock no one is there. It's break time. Are all workers able to eat at 2 p.m., or do some workers have to continue to serve at that time? Well, they have to continue to serve as far as I know. And do you say that that is so? I continue taking care of the customer. When one is finished eating, he will pick up from the other waiter so the other waiter can eat. What time did the busboys eat? Also at the same time. Usually the lunch time occurs around that time when the customer is less. When there are fewer customers, but it is always around the time around 2 o'clock when there aren't many customers in the restaurant.